Hello and welcome to the unexpected results on the Slyphor channel. I'm here with another pack of Khans of Tarkir, and we're going to see what we get. So let's just break straight in here. Weird opening pack. So we're going to go straight into first card. Mardi Horde Chief. These are pretty good. A 2/3 for 2 and a white, with the raid ability of they bring in a 1/1 warrior creature. So, because they're a human warrior and they bring in a warrior in Mardi Warriors deck, they're really good. In other decks they're okay, like if you have other Mardi obviously they work. But primarily for warriors, I would go for them. Next. Oh, Arrow Storm. Another Mardu card. Looks like we're going to have a Mardu heavy deck, so hopefully I'll pull something good at the end. Maybe a Zergo. Maybe an Ankle Shanker. That'll be pretty good. Yeah, so Arrow Storm, I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before, but it's 3 and 2 reds. Sorcery deals 4 damage, raid to deal 5 damage, and can't be prevented. So it's pretty good. It's a pretty good card. Leave space for the images to go up in case this isn't very clear. But yeah, they're pretty good cards. We then have Whirlwind Adept. I do not have one of these yet. 4 and a blue. It's a Djinn monk. Djinn monk. Or Djinn. Yeah. 4/2 for 5 with hexproof and prowess. Seems okay, not amazing, depending on what Jess Guy deck you're running. Makes it better or worse. They seem pretty good. I mean, I've now built a Jess Guy tokens spam deck with the Jess Guy ascendancies and combat spells. So like Raise the Alarms, Triplicate Spirits, things like that. And bestow cards, because they're amazing. So the prowess could be good if you have something like that. Whether you'd want to trade out something for a 5-drop, I don't know. But they could be good. Hexproof is always good. We then have Shatter, another Shatter. 1 and a red to destroy target artifact as an instant. Seems perfectly playable. We still haven't seen anything from Fate Reforged, but from, if anyone's seen any of the spoilers, it's looking very likely that the new Planeswalker will be Djinn, who's probably going to be colourless, so there could be quite a lot of artefacts. So what I'm going to do is try and get rid of some of this screen glare. Hopefully that's a little bit better now. But yeah, so Shatter could become a lot better if there's a lot of artifacts in the next deck. We then have Saggu Archer, another new one that I haven't got before. A Saltire card for 4 and a green. It's a Naga Archer with Reach and Morph. The Morph cost is exactly the same as its regular mana cost, so I guess the only reason you'd want to morph this is if you're trying to like trick someone out into thinking you've got something better. Which, thinking in Saltire, the Abomination of Gadul, I think is the better one. Yeah, it's a 3/4 instead of this, which is a 2/5. So this is a better defender, I guess. It's playable. Nothing amazing though. We then have Dutiful Return. 3 and a black, sorcery, return up to 2 creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Easily playable. Especially in Saltire, if you need graveyard matters, you can just pull these out. In Mardi, it still seems playable. If something big gets destroyed, you can just be like, no, I kind of wanted that, and just take it back. Seems good. It seems good. Then we've got the Unyielding Chroma. So I've had this guy a couple of times. He's a warrior, so he fits in the warrior deck. He's an Abzan card though, so 3/3 for 4, and he can spend 2 to gain first strike. So he's okay. Doesn't really pass vanilla test, but not much of Khan's passes vanilla test except for like the big mythics and a few of the rares. We then have a Tusked Colossal Don. 4 and 2 green for a 6/5. Triggers Ferocity in Teamer. In Sultai, it's just a big blocker. In Abzan, it's just a big blocker. Can punch for quite a lot. Seems decent. Recent? Of course it's recent, it's Khan's. It seems decent. We then get a Tranquil Cove. Tranquil Cove's pretty good. Game 1 life for white or blue land. Obviously it enters tapped, so if you want to be playing fast, this isn't the best thing you could have, but the game 1 life makes you last a bit longer, which is always good. Then we have Rakshasa's Secret. 2 and a black. Sorcery. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. So, bit of a Sultai card. They're pretty good. And then Stubborn Denial. You have first uncommon. A 1 blue instant counter target non-creature spell unless its controller pays 1, and it's got Ferocious. So, yeah. If you control a creature with 4 power or greater, counter that spell instead. Pretty good. Not amazing, but some early game denial. And then we have got a Gurmag Swiftwing. Wow. Okay, 1 and a black for a 1/2 flying first strike haste. That seems pretty good. I might put this in my Vampire Commander. Because it's a bat. It works. It's not amazing, but it works. Yeah, that's pretty great. Flying fast strike haste seems fairly good. Only deals 1 damage, but you buff it at all, and it's like, yeah, I'm going to be punching you a lot. We then have a Monastery Swift Spear, another prowess card. 1 drop red for a 1/2 haste prowess. Seems okay. Nothing amazing, but seems okay. And then our rare is a fetch land. So a good money card, but nothing that I'm going to be playing. Wooded Foothills. So tap, pay 1 life, sacrifice Wooded Foothills, search your library for a mountain or forest card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. Yeah. Fetch lands. Apparently they're amazing, but I'm not amazingly fond of them. And then we have our forest. Ooh, an Anamorph Token. So there you go. I was hoping I'd get some amazing, ridiculously good Mardi card with the first few pulls. The pack started to look a bit more Jess Guy as we went through, and then ended up with a team of Wooded Foothills. So, pick of the pack not including the rare. I am thinking probably Mardi Horde Chief if you're running Warriors. If not, Whirlwind Adepts seems like it could be a good card. No, Whirlwind's Adepts toughness is a bit weak, although as prowess it's still not a great card. Hexproof makes it better, but risky. Colossal Don. Solid card in Khans. So I think that's going to be the pick. So there you go. I've got my money card. And all is good. We shall see you next time for more pack opening and more cards. Goodbye.